Hi, my name's Amy, and through my business, I help people support their physical and emotional health using essential oils. I wanted to make a video this evening about essential oils that are great for trekking or climbing or even hiking. I was fortunate enough to hike the Annapurna Circuit and ABC Base Camp back in 2005, and I didn't know about these oils then, but I wish I had. So the first oil I'm going to talk about is peppermint essential oil. And this one's really great for alertness and focus. So if you're heading towards the end of the day and you're struggling to pay attention, you can inhale this literally straight from the bottle. And it's really great for clearing the airways as well. So it gives you that sense of focus and alertness. What you can actually do is put a drop under the tongue, even maybe 2 drops. It's quite strong. You might even get a bit of a cough reflex. That really helps to clear your airways. It invigorates the lungs, but it will give you that sense of alertness and focus as well. A lot of the athletes actually use peppermint essential oil. So the Brisbane Broncos were filmed this year taking several drops of this at half time. And it's for that reason, for the alertness and to clear the airways and to invigorate the lungs. There was an interesting research that was done, and I'll just quickly read that to you because it's quite significant. It was published in the Journal of International Society of Sports Nutrition, and they looked at the effect of peppermint oil on running performance. So in the study, they used 0.05 ml of peppermint oil in a drink consumed each day for 10 days consecutively. And what they found is that the total work performed by the test subjects was increased by a whopping 51%, including an increase in the time of exhaustion of about 25%. So not only did the subjects go for longer than they did without the peppermint oil, but their work rate per unit time was higher too. So in other words, they went longer and faster. So yeah, there's the studies to back that up, that it's really great for enhancing your performance, and it would be especially useful if you're doing a strenuous trek. The next one I want to talk about is Ice Blue, so it's doTERRA's Athletic Blend. This is one I certainly wish that I had with me back in 2005. So it's an oil blend that can support muscles and joints. So I know there's probably some great creams out there on the market, but I think a lot of them are for actual muscle health, and this one has the ability to impact the joints as well. So you can use it before you go on your trek. So in the morning, you can rub it on any problem areas or, wherever you think you might have some soreness later on. It can actually really help support the muscles and the joints throughout the day so that you don't get the soreness happening afterwards. You can also apply it after a long day of trekking. It can help ease tired muscles, and it can help with any soreness as well. So this is a great one, one that I'd highly recommend you have in your kit. The next one is On Guard. So this is the favourite oil of mine for my family. It's an immune support, and it contains clove oil, which is one of the most powerful antioxidants known to man. So we use this in my family whenever someone's starting to come down with something. If my daughter has the sniffles, she gets On Guard rubbed onto her feet, and you can rub it up the spine area. For an adult, I would personally take it in my water, 1 or 2 drops, but either topically or internally. And what we've found in our household is if my daughter's got the sniffles and we apply the On Guard a couple of times a day, as soon as the symptoms begin, it's not eventuated into anything else. So it's a really great immune support, and I can imagine if you've been training really hard for months on end for a long trek or hike or climbing, whatever it may be, the last thing you want to do is come down with an illness. So this is one that I would definitely keep on hand. And, if you're just not feeling right or a bit off, you can just take that daily, several times a day, or you can just take it daily as a preventative to help your immune system stay strong in the first place. The next one I recommend is DigestZen. So this is excellent for all things digestive. I mention this one because often when you're out trekking, you're eating and drinking foods and water that you're not quite used to, your body has to adjust to. And basically it's a blend of 7 different pure oils, all very good and well known for their impact on the digestive system. So we've got ginger, peppermint, caraway, coriander, anise, tarragon and fennel. I've used this very successfully for motion sickness, so that could be helpful. I know especially, a lot of the third world countries that you go trekking in usually involves a long bus ride, so this can really help with motion sickness. But, often when you're having different foods that you're not quite used to and you're not quite accustomed to, you end up with perhaps a bit of constipation or diarrhea, and this can be fabulous for that. So I would, if you had any issues like that, you can just rub it onto your tummy, or you can take 1 or 2 drops in water, and it's really fabulous for digestive health. Some people take it before every meal if they find that they have sluggish digestion, and that can really help. The last one that I want to talk about is lavender. So lavender, for me personally, it's my saviour. I suffered from 8 weeks of insomnia, and the second night I diffused lavender, I went back to sleeping 8 hours a night, and ever since I diffuse this nightly and I sleep beautifully. Of course, you're not going to have the luxury of a diffuser when you're out trekking, but that's fine. You can just apply a drop or 2 to the forehead, the temples, and also to the back of the neck, or even to the soles of the feet. So it's really great to help promote restful sleep. But I know when you're trekking as well, you're sleeping in different places. Sometimes the adrenaline's a bit high. Sometimes it's just hard to relax and get comfortable in a foreign bed. You may even be sleeping in tents, which might not be that comfortable. So lavender can really help assist that great deep sleep at night. It's also very soothing for the emotions. So one of the things I love about these oils is they have hundreds of compounds, so they're used for many different things. One oil has a lot of different uses. So it's also really fabulous. It has linalool in it, which is a soothing element. So it's great for sunburn, it's great for any itchy bites, it's great for any rashes, anything like that. You can use this lavender on. But also really good for the emotions as well, which, there can be emotional times when you're trekking. So this is a great one to have with you. Another thing that I love about these oils is you can buy a little case like this, and in that you would fit 8 oils. So these tiny little containers fit about 40 drops, and that would certainly be enough for the duration of most of your treks. So they're lightweight. We're talking about using 1 or 2 drops at a time, so a little goes a long way. And you can literally just clip that onto the back of your backpack. It's super light, it's super easy to carry around. And yeah, those oils, as I mentioned, 1 or 2 drops at a time, so that would last you hopefully for your whole trek. So I'd love to be able to sit down and give you more information about oils. If anyone has an upcoming adventure planned, happy to talk to you about what oils could assist you and really support you throughout that time that you're away trekking. My website is Amazing Things Come in Small Packages, so please feel free to reach out and get in touch, and all the best on your trekking adventures. Thanks.